Hey everyone, Chaps here, and Gears Reloaded has been out for about a week at this point. This is a relaunch of a remake, so I wasn't really planning to make too many videos about it, but yeah, it seems like there's a decent amount to talk about, so here we go, time for a rant. Let's just get this out of the way and start with the launch itself. As funny as this may seem, I feel like this was actually one of the smoother launches for a Gears game. That's a pretty low bar though, and I'm not saying this was a smooth launch. This was bad, but past games have been plagued with much larger issues at launch. So what's wrong here? I guess let's just start with the launch timing. I mean, this is an instance where TC, to their credit, did what they said they were going to do, and I understand why they did it. They had a universal launch time so that certain time zones weren't getting a head start, and it also allowed them to launch the game when they all started work for the day in Vancouver, so if there were launch issues, they could sort them out right away instead of coming into work later and getting slammed with this big backlog. I'll just say they could have handled it a little bit better from a communications and rollout standpoint. It's a pretty minor issue in the grand scheme of things, and I've debated even bringing it up, but the sheer number of Reddit threads that I had to go through with people confused about the time means that something just wasn't right about this rollout. You know what else wasn't right? The media package they sent out with early access stuff. The game mode descriptions and what is actually available, that wasn't great. What about stating that the PC has an uncapped frame rate? I'm guessing there's other PC specs on here that are messed up as well. I'm not really a PC player though, so I'm actually going to link you over to Terry's video down below if you want to hear stuff from his perspective. From chatting with him a decent amount, I know he's far from pleased with the state of the game on PC. So if you're a PC player, go check out his video. He did some pretty good coverage on the capability of the PC game and what it's missing. The PC thing that I do feel obligated to bring up here though is another one that I saw countless Reddit threads about. Where is the split screen PC option? It's right here on the Steam page. What's that? Oh, wait, never mind. TC did a silent edit to remove that from the Steam page post-launch. Again, to be clear, the game, which the original one got praised for its couch co-op, was advertising as having split screen for PC. It was a giant banner on the Steam page and listed as a feature. But come to launch time, the feature is nowhere to be found. I'm not angry with TC over it for not having an option. The issue is that they advertised the option and then removed it post-launch, and to make things worse they did it silently. Like, at least own up to your mistake. And to rub salt in the wound for those PC players, the game keeps crashing on Steam. To be fair to TC here, I didn't hear this issue from anyone in the pre-launch state, but still, post-launch it seems to be affecting a large number of players who are having this issue and cannot launch the game. This is again something that I'm not going to pretend to know what I'm talking about. I play on Xbox. But with it impacting so many people, it's clearly a problem. Taking a break from those issues, I do want a positive note here about the servers. I personally had no issues finding matches, nor have I been stuck in laggy matches. I have seen some reports of that online, but it's quite minimal, and I haven't really seen it myself, so I chalk it up as a win for TC. But hey, back to the issues. Anyone who owned Ultimate Edition, digitally I'll add, on Xbox was supposed to receive a code for Reloaded. I got mine, my friends all got theirs, like back around the time of the beta, so quite a while ago. But the release of these codes has been pretty scattered from what I've seen. On top of that, there's many reports of players not receiving their codes. I think this is more of a Microsoft issue than being directly on TC, but I think this is something that was very poorly rolled out and could have been handled much better. Even if it's on Microsoft's side, I'm sure the coalition was heavily involved in it. Similarly, we have the pre-order bonuses. Based on their known issues page, it sounds like they're resolving it, and for those who aren't aware, it's the pre-order Adam Phoenix and Anya skin you're supposed to be able to have, and it shows in your Microsoft account, but you can't actually see it in-game. And it sounds like they're resolving it, so good on them, I guess, but it's just another thing that slipped through the cracks. And that's kind of what this video is all about, things slipping through the cracks. Take any of these items and look at it in isolation, and it's not really that bad. Well, okay, the Ninja update on the Steam page and not delivering on what was promised is pretty bad, but the others aren't too crazy. But here, it's about the quantity of the issues, not the magnitude of any one single issue. I get it, it's a small team doing a port over of a remastered game. It's a relatively small-scale project for the Coalition, but at the same time, this is Gears' introduction to PlayStation, and wait a minute. While recording, I just remembered that there's actually an issue with some people linking their PlayStation accounts to the Microsoft accounts. I don't really know much about it. I think it had to do something with people having multiple emails or having the same email linked between accounts. I don't really know. But whatever. Back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, you want to make a good impression for PlayStation players, alright? Well, I guess that didn't go over so well. This was the relaunch of a remastered game. I'm not saying game development is easy, but for a AAA studio, this is about as easy as it gets. Just think about it from a PlayStation player's perspective. If TC can't deliver on this, should I really trust them when E-Day comes out? Again, no launch is perfect, and as I said, this is one of the smoother ones we've had for a Gears game, but that was a low bar, and I feel like we deserve better. And on that note, I just want to plug another video that I'll hopefully have coming out soon, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. This video here was basically all about the issues associated with launch, but there's more to this. What about the game mechanics and tuning? What can they do post-launch? How does the game actually feel to play? Why Gears 1 again instead of Gears 2 and 3? I'm going to have another video out shortly where I'll discuss this all a bit more. And sorry for the rant video here, I'm pretty passionate about it, and I just feel like there's some things that need to be said. Feel free to use the comments to sound off and get things off your chest if you want to. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next one.